Our next destination is Guangzhou. Through the Sea Silk Route, it is the first place in China where Islam was introduced. Only 7,000 out of the 5 million population here are Muslims. In the era of the Tang dynasty, Guangzhou port was the main entrance for merchants from the Bay of Bengal, the Arabian Bay, the Straits of Malacca and the South China Sea. At that time there were around 50,000 locals, as compared to 100,000 merchants of Turkish and Middle Eastern descent. Guangzhou, or Canton as it was called previously, was the capital of Guangdong, a province in southeast of China. Guangzhou is important in the local Islamic history because the first mosque in mainland China, the Hui Mosque, was built here. Hui means longing for the Prophet. The Hui Mosque is situated in Guangta Road in the town centre of Guangzhou. It used to be the lodging area for the Arab Muslim merchants. Now it has become the economic centre for the local Muslims. The mosque was built in the Tang dynasty era, which also happened to be the peak period of trading and cultural ties between Chinese and Arab Muslim merchants. Even though Islam was an unfamiliar faith in China at that time, the construction of the mosque was permitted by the Chinese emperor. This is proof of the good relationship between the Chinese and Arab Muslim merchants then. The original architecture and appearance of the mosque, when it first was built 1,300 years ago, has disappeared. It was renovated several times in 1343, 1350, 1430 and 1935. The Hui Mosque we see today has a completely different new look. One thing for certain is that the tower is believed to be original. The tower also differs from all other mosque minarets in China. The minaret was built in an Arabic architectural style. Other minarets in China, on the other hand, adopt the pagoda design. The junior Imam, Abdullah Muhammad, 33 years old, accompanied us for a tour around the mosque. We visited the mosque's administration office and the special section for women worshippers. A team of experienced administrators manages all matters pertaining to the mosque and the local Islamic community. The local Islamic community organises activities for the welfare and development of the 7,000 Muslims in Guangzhou. The mosque also has a library, which is the main resource centre for related articles to Islam. The library is located near the main prayer hall. The prayer hall can accommodate more than 1,000 worshippers at any one time. On Friday, volunteers come here to help clean the mosque and lay out the prayer mats. The local Islamic society does not only look after the welfare of the Muslims. They also carry out activities for the non-Muslims to participate. During our visit, the mosque committee was collecting donations for the Yangtze River flood victims. They believe that Islam promotes tolerance and Muslims should help anybody, regardless of their faith. Maybe that's why Islam is well received among China's 1.2 billion population. Even in the economic sector, the 20 million Chinese Muslims are well known as a dedicated, creative and strong-willed community. Their contributions towards China's development are acknowledged. Huaishengxi is full of history. Some say that the name originated from the great general Huang Sheng. But most people think that Huaishengxi means longing for the Prophet. When it was built in the mid-7th century, the Arab Muslim merchants here felt deeply the absence of the Prophet, who had just passed away. Thus, the name Huaishengxi surfaced to illustrate their longing for the Prophet. There is also another opinion that Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas, one of the Prophet's companions, actually built the Huaishengxi mosque. History of the arrival of Islam and the construction of the mosque were usually blended with local legends, making it difficult to uncover the truth. Some claimed Emperor Taizong of the Tang dynasty was responsible for bringing Islam into China. According to them, the emperor sent a messenger by the name of Shi Tang to the Arab Peninsula to meet the Prophet upon a hearing about Islam. As a sign of friendship, the Prophet sent 3 people, including Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas, to introduce Islam to mainland China. Sa'ad was the person responsible for the construction of this oldest mosque in China. According to the Tang dynasty record, the official date for the arrival of Islam to China was the 25th of August, 651. Caliph Osman bin Affan sent a messenger to Xi'an, or Chang'an, to meet Emperor Tang Kaizong. Some claimed that the caliph's messenger brought a copy of the Quran as a gift. The record also stated that a messenger came bearing gifts from an Arab leader for the Chinese government. Besides Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas, the construction of Huaishengxi Mosque was also linked to other names. Some claimed that it was built by an Arab preacher who happened to have the same name as Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. General Huang Sheng, a famous local leader, was also linked to the history of the construction of the mosque. Others said that it was built in 627 by an Arabic preacher named Ibi Wankesu. He used money donated by Arab merchants living there. Today, the Muslim community of Guangzhou consists of locals and foreigners working here. For Rayed Abdul Ali from Yemen and Hussein Omran from Sudan, the happiest moments in their lives are when they get to meet and perform Friday prayers at the Hui Mosque. After the prayers, they meet Muslims of other races and spend time talking and sharing their experiences. Muawiyah from Sudan has decided to work in Guangzhou after completing his studies here. He is happy to be part of Guangzhou's non-Chinese Muslim community. Haji Musa Chen Cheng is from Guangzhou. This 23-year-old Muslim has performed the Hajj twice. Haji Musa, who studied in Saudi Arabia, thinks Islam is getting a better position today in China. Muslims are respected in their contributions towards China's development. According to him, he has a friend who works for a company which processes halal food for export. Due to increasing demand, the company is building a bigger factory complete with a mosque. He says this is evidence that the contributions of Muslims towards the economy are acknowledged. Hui Shengxi's main identity is its white tower. It is the only minaret in China that has an Arabic influence. The brick tower is called Guangta, which means the shining tower. It is cylindrical with a height of 36 meters. To get to the top, one has to climb 154 stairs, which get narrower as one gets higher. At one time, it was the highest structure in Guangzhou. It also became a guiding tower for trading vessels at Guangzhou port. Today, Guangta Tower has become the center of Guangzhou. It is also the symbol of Islam's stronghold in China. From the top of Guangta, you can see all the blocks of the mosque and the rows of shops around it. Hui Shengxi Mosque was closed for 10 years between 1966 and 1976 during the Cultural Revolution. Then, in 1982, it was handed back to the Muslims. The mosque is not only important because of its age or unique architecture, but it is the symbol of good ties between China and the Muslim world 1,300 years ago. The junior Imam Abdullah Muhammad accompanied us on a tour along San Yuan Li Road, a trading area for the Muslim community. If the Muslims in Beijing are proud of their New Ji, the Guangzhous have their San Yuan Li. The traders here sell all kinds of halal goods for both the Muslim and non-Muslim customers. We visited a small grocer's shop. The owner, Shohaida Ahmad, said that the shop has been operational for 4 years. Among the special items sold here is the traditional Chinese tea from the northeast of China. Each box costs about 18 yuan. We also visited another shop selling local favourites. It also sells halal beef. According to the shopkeeper, Suleiman Majin, the processed halal beef comes from Qinghai province. A kilogram of beef costs an affordable price of only 9 yuan. He says his shop is never without a customer. It is estimated that around 500 people shop here daily, including the non-Muslim customers. To him, this is a good sign of friendship between people of different religions. Suleiman and his friends together contribute towards the development of Muslims in Guangzhou. They prove that the Guangzhou Muslims are on a par in all aspects of life with people from other religions. Imam Abdullah sings us a special song. This song is usually performed during a wedding. Today, it is exactly 1,348 years since Islam first arrived in China. Islam continued to flourish here amidst 1 billion people of other religions. Islam was received here 1,300 years ago without any bloodshed, and it has survived through a long period of time without creating any disturbance in this peaceful nation of China. The Muslims' persistence in practicing Islam as a way of life, whether in good or bad times, has ensured that the religion continues to survive. A total of 10 tribes make up the 20 million Muslim population in China. They may look different from one another, but the statement, "There is no God but Allah," has united them beyond any tribal bonds. They have proven that Islam is a universal faith, not confined to any special race. Islam is for all mankind, irrespective of time and borders. Our journey into Islamic China has come to an end. Islam is no stranger to China. For Imam Abdullah and his friend Imam Muhammad, their job is far from over. Their will is strong as their memories, and they both have the same hope: the return of the golden days of Islam in China.